Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the DreamHack Dallas Halo 3 Grassroots Tournament. What you are about to witness is an incredible level of individual skill and talent on the line, because we have our free-for-all final happening right now. Lethal, I'm so excited to be talking about this because it happens every event. We have a free-for-all final, of course, at the end of the day, and they've been working so hard throughout the entire of our competition, just behind the scenes, doing their part, and now they get their chance to play on the main stage. Have you ever been in a free-for-all final? Are you a free-for-all kid?
Probably about 10 or 15, I'd say.
Oh, okay, like, yes he is. Yes, he is.
Well, we are Rumble Pit Masters back in the day, weren't we? So it's one of
well, I know he wants to get a word in, so I'll introduce you to our cast on the desk. I see you, T-Squared.
He said 10 or 15. I'm like, 10 or 15 years ago?
Pretty much.
You be throwing shade, all right there, Mr. Hawaii. Okay.
That's true.
See you.
That's true.
I just
I'm
think
also
looking
here to brighten
after
up
you.
the day,
Don't worry.
though.
Don't worry.
I just think it's nice of DreamHack to invite the best free-for-all players up on the desk.
It's true. He's only lost to Zios. That's a good feat.
I think that's more 1v1, but yeah, he just smashed me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, no, it should be a great one. You know, it's for the players to, you know, try and make a name for themselves, and a lot of the top teams will sometimes pick out those individual players from the top FFAs to mold them into a very good Force player. I've done it a few times myself, where if there's any decent players I've seen or been very consistent in FFA tournaments, pick them up, mold them to a Force player, and then sometimes you'll see some of them on the big stage at these future Force events. But there's going to be a lot we'll be looking into, you know, the map awareness, the reaction to gunfire, P2 of course, and how they're going to react every time on every different spawn location, but more importantly, getting out of those bad death cycles.
Absolutely, and there's $5,000 on the line here today for our free-for-all lobby. Yeah, I wonder, but you'd be pretty happy with that, right?
I didn't know that, otherwise I would have entered the competition myself.
And what?
I know there was $5,000, yeah. These guys suck. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow.
They're pretty good. We'll see them right
Be
here.
careful. Jeez
Go
Louise.
say it to their face.
I'm just saying. No, you know
Guys,
what? You guys
boy
don't
has
suck.
something to say.
I'm just better, okay?
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, okay, you're feeling yourself on it. Both of you guys with the interesting
rubbish.
combination of shirts as well. Both have something to say for yourselves, well, I appreciate that. But we need to talk about the players that are in the free-for-all final, of course. We have some really, really skilled guys up here, and a couple to mention right now, Renzo, Rhino, and Article, and we've been discussing this Lethal together because Renzo has actually won a HGS FFA in his time, Rhino has won the UGC FFA, and Article was a finalist at the FFA at Worlds back in Seattle. So some really talented people coming through here. I want to just know a little bit more about FFA myself, because I know I've never ever had an FFA experience at all. I've watched a few in my time now, but talk to people at home who maybe are not so familiar with it, and how you actually combat the likes of all these different talented individuals in the lobby and having to play your game.
I think FFA is just a battle of mindset and mentality, because it's very easy to get slightly annoyed if you're on that bad death cycle, but it's very hard also at the same time to play very aggressively, but at the same time reacting those audio cues perfectly for every gunfight you find out. And positioning is so important. I remember like back in the day, like in EU FFAs they were super aggressive, but if it came to an MLG event, they were actually like a mix of both, and you have to really be careful on the kind of situation you place yourself into. But there's a lot they need to think about coming into this, and they've only had one opportunity, because it's not a round robin, it's just one match.
Absolutely. Best FFA win that you've ever got? Do you know any stats from that for us?
I literally have no idea.
No idea. Oh my goodness. How
Like Tom said, it was years ago.
Still, I write all of mine down in the back of my
Alzheimer's
book.
setting in there.
This is it,
My
mate.
best
This is it.
FFA win was on a West Coast server on Halo 3 Online.
There you go. That's a feat.
That's a win right there.
I think free-for-all for these guys is what you're going to notice is everyone's going to have their favorite route and favorite kind of place to go, right? So maybe one person loves to hold down pink, maybe another person loves to hold down car, and maybe another person likes to hold on top of the base. So you'll see, you know, like these spawn cycles, and if you're on the spawn cycle, what does that mean? That means that you're spawning car 2 under the base or P1, and people are going to be above you. And what you have to do in that instance is use your grenades to get out of those angles. So as soon as you spawn, throw a grenade in one of your most dangerous spots, cut off that angle, and then start to run the route that you want to get into the position that you want to be.
T2, you must be a sidekick because we are actually playing Heretic. So I'm going to hand it over to you right now. Good luck in the FFA Grand Final, gentlemen.
Thanks. It's not like we're playing in it. Do we need luck?
I think so.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well,
I'll take all the luck I can get.
I suppose. Heretic free-for-all. 12 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, not 15 minutes. Of
Yes,
pure gun skill.
I believe so. That's correct. Yeah, and gun skill is something that's extremely important to bring up. You're right, Wonder Boy. And I just want to point out that all of these guys have been playing like complete animals I'm serious. We actually have 3 animals in the game. One guy's named Ugly Monkey, the other guy's named Rhino, the other guy's Savage Cat. So look out.
FFA final time. It won't be capture the flag. Don't worry.
That would be interesting though if all 8 people were running around with flags trying to
neutral
cap
flag,
it.
like 8 different teams.
It would end up like
great.
Killer Queen. It wouldn't end up like
Tashi,
it wouldn't end up like Halo.
You're listening, Tashi? Make that happen. I want to see that at the next grassroots tournament. Sword, top, middle. But to be honest with you, we're mostly going to be seeing just pure gun skill. We're going to be giving each of the 8 players some love in this FFA final. Rhino is on the death screen. There's a guy called Pope Bum, by the way, so hopefully we don't see too much of him. No offense, but can't take myself too seriously while saying that name. Rhino,
We
take
also
that
have
Savage Cat.
Perry Pizza 6, who just got assassinated. Mission Hockey, and then Renzo is up there as well. So interesting names coming up from these guys, and off to an early lead is going to be Savage Cat. Coming in, an Empty Ugly Monkey tied as well. Again, we're talking about control here. That means that you don't want to be underneath the base. An interesting top center push coming in from Rhino as he finds himself a double kill. 1 minute into this game, and the highest kill is 5. Make that 6. So 6 kills a minute is the pace that these guys want to try to keep up with here. And it's not easy to do if you find yourself on the bottom trying to make your way up, as Renzo sees this is not what he was looking for, just his first kill. As we take a look at Article, and yes, you start with the plasma grenades here, no frags, and tons of BR skill as you're seeing Renzo picking up his 2nd kill. And that's what's so interesting, Wonder Boy, is you watch Renzo's shots right there and they're dang near perfect, right? And those shots look good as well, but just not good enough. And that's the difference between potentially having 9 kills or having 2 or 3 in this free-for-all.
Yeah, we speak about gun skill, we speak about positioning, kill stealing. We didn't speak about arguably one of the most important elements of free-for-all gameplay, Tom, and that is just a little bit of luck. Sometimes spawns need to go your way for you to just get in that prime position, to get that little angle, to get a kill steal on the board. Article gets the stick onto Rhino, and that's a double from him, just 2 off the pace now. So these early kills from Article, and again, a little bit fortunate to find a player running at him already weak, could help him out later on in the game. And in this kind of situation, where you are playing with Radar in Halo 3, if you notice there's a few players, you just wait for them to engage each other. Try and get those 2 kills while remaining out of danger. That's exactly what Article's doing. Unlucky not to get the cleanup, but Rhino's here already weak and can't quite get that one either. So 13 points to the lead.
And that's what you're talking about with the luck. That really could have went either way. He could have stole that kill. Maybe he could have got away there if he stayed alive over towards P2, but that's not going to be the case, as Perry Pizza going for the stick right there onto Savage Cat. A re-lift right there. Nice job. No shields out BR. Stealing kills, definitely a huge part of it. Playing the radar is a huge part of it as well. One of the things that we didn't mention is the fact that when you actually die, you're able to scroll through on your death screen to find out where all the players on the map are. So if you're trying to move up from a certain player, maybe you're in 2nd trying to make your way into 1st, you're just scrolling and scrolling until you find out where that player is, and you're going to try to focus him off of the respawn. Nice shots coming in as we take a look at Ugly Monkey and what he has in store for us over towards the side of the base. A player lifting up, 2 players on his radar, trying to find Article. Article trying to go for the mega melee there, but a little too far away. Not going to register.
Fortunately, you don't spawn with a sword in your back pocket. Even still, I think that was outside of the range. Nice little stick there. But here is your current free-for-all leader by 1 point, Savage Cat. 17 points, and he'll get the trade onto Rhino. That will extend his lead to 2. Article, we can see just a little off the pace, as is Perry Pizza, both down by 5. Make that 4 now. And Savage Cat with this early lead needs to keep up this pace. A big win here on Empty Ugly Monkey. The Battle of the Animals will get another kill towards, well, a better lead. But Rhino, another animal right behind him. Just 1 point behind now, and 2 players lifting up, both shooting him, and almost wins that fight.
That has to be so frustrating if you're Rhino. What are those guys doing? Why aren't they fighting each other? Why aren't they giving me the double kill? Me, I want it now.
Come on, guys. Let me just get a clean up right there. Fight each other, but sometimes it doesn't go your way. Renzo here almost getting destroyed by Empty Ugly Monkey, but we'll finish off the kill, trade in P2, and we're going to see this quite a lot in free-for-all. Obviously, if you are finding yourself in a bad spawn or in a disadvantageous fight, you want to be able to trade off your kills, and that's why we see a lot of players when they are already weak, like Perry Pizza was just then, trying to throw those sticky grenades. Triple from Savage Cat, that's a 4-point lead for him now, as he looks an early favourite to take this free-for-all final as we are approaching in around a minute's time, the halfway point in this game.
Let's see what Ugly Monkey's doing over here. Is he going to slow play the radar? He has a player down below him. Thought he was going to go for the insta-explode. Not sure about chasing there, as you do have another player over towards P2. Savage Cat looks like that's the spot that he wants to be, and this is the most powerful position in the map, whether that's free-for-all or 4 vs 4. You're able to do so much, and you have so much cover as well. Plus, you don't have to worry about any spawns. You are focused on the spawns, but no one's necessarily spawning right next to you, as we're looking for a nice little insta-explode coming in. Not going to land. The melee going to miss as well. Unfortunate there for Rhino. But Pope Bum coming around the corner here, making his way over towards P2, trying to find Renzo. The stick probably landed onto him as well, so P2 just absolutely insane right now.
Pretty tight towards the top at the moment as we do approach slowly but surely the halfway mark in this free-for-all final, and we can see Empty Ugly Monkey, he's down towards the lower portion. He's in 6th place at the moment, but was only around 7 points off the lead, so a good string of multi-kills, a couple of kills stolen here and there, and you're right back in the title fight. Savage Cat with a trade onto Rhino. Monkey will take down Renzo, and Renzo had a really slow start. Don't forget, Savage Cat was on 7 by the time Renzo got his first kill, and when you start off slow in it, free-for-all finals, it can really just put you out of the running, and Renzo right now just is struggling to get anything going. Monkey takes him down, and now Mission Hockey 10 points off the pace here in P2.
Running through what I believe would be your top 4 currently with 5.5 minutes. You're looking at Savage Cat currently sitting in 1st place. Meanwhile, you're going to have Rhino there, Pope Bum coming in 3rd. And then that 4th spot up for grabs basically throughout a handful of these players. Only a couple of kills separating these guys. Unfortunately for Renzo, like you said, did have that slow start, but it's not over for him. He can turn it around with a nice killing spree. A good stick there from Savage Cat, exactly what you want to do. 3 kills is the lead, as he's going to go and lift up, waiting for these players potentially to fight each other, but no, instead aggressively going up there, trying to land the stick, trying to land the trade. Fortunately for him, Rhino was taken out without a kill either, so the pace has been intense the entire time, but it's really anyone in that top 6 area's game.
Because you are in Halo 3, you can, on the death screen, scroll through to find out where everyone else is on the map on your death screen. So you might think in advance. Foresight comes into play here as well, as just 1 point the lead now for Savage Cat. Make that 2 as he's pushing in. Could get a kill steal here on Renzo. Doesn't get the kill steal, but will clean him up. So 2 in a row for Savage Cat, and finally cleaned up. But something Savage Cat has been doing so well, Tom, is trading himself off by sticking enemy players when he feels like he's about to go down. 4 minutes 10 on the clock, and it's a 4-point lead. Lovely stick, make it a double from Monkey. Could be 3, but the sticky grenade just seems to phase through and does not connect.
Big set of kills going in there, right there, and let's see what Pope Bum's going to be able to do over towards P2. Crispy shots right there onto Hockey. Still has the majority of his shields left, so he can just continue to peek there. Waiting for Rhino to make his play over towards top center. Gets stolen away from him, and then Article charges up there for the trade. So that's what we're talking about there with the luck, Wonder Boy. When you're looking at a game that's only separated by 3 kills, you really want to try to get those 50-50s in your favor. Savage Cat now holding it down over towards the top of the base. Sees Rhino towards P2. Nice shots coming in, but a crispy 4.
Wow.
And another kill going in for Rhino. A huge turn of events. That's a 3-kill swing just alone.
Rhino, Monkey, and Cat all together at the top of the leaderboard. It's the Animal Kingdom reigning supreme here. Rhino just 3 points off the pace, and remember that nice double he got if he does catch up. Both the players now just 2 points off of Savage Cat. Needs to get some kills going soon. He is unfortunately trapped in basement, and this is a tricky position to work your way out of. You want to wait until an engagement happens so you can do exactly this, try and kill steal. It happens, gets the stick too. Very well played there from Savage Cat.
Nice job, and that could have been Rhino's kills if he was in the right place at the right time. Unfortunately, Savage Cat coming to clean that up now. Popebum has to make up 7 kills if he wants to take over first place. That means he's going to have to pull out a spree out of somewhere. P2 is the spot that you want to be for that. He's going to have to look at his radar because he sees a player coming up towards P2. Nice grenade placement there. Is going to take down Renzo. Sees a couple players fighting over towards the side. Is he going to be able to get one of these kills, though? Parapizza not weak. Does weaken him himself, but that means that the flank's coming in. Monkey charges. Pope gets the kill. Now 5 kills to make up here. Still alive. P2 again has a couple of grenades in his back pocket, but Renzo had a blueberry on top of his head. That kill potentially could have gone over to Popebum. Instead, Perry Pizza is going to take him out, and that's unfortunate as Savage Cat now only up 1 kill as well.
Oh, it's been close. Monkey's on the warpath. He's now going to gain the lead. Savage Cat has led for the majority of this final, but is it slipping away? Rhino is just 3 points behind as well as we're down to the last 2 minutes. Monkey gets a double. Savage Cat still playing catch up. This is going to go right down to the wire, as I believe our FFA rulings are kills, and then if they are tied, Tom, we could then go to assists as the tiebreaker, and if they're tied there as well, that's when we go to deaths. So we'll get confirmation on that for you guys at home, but right now it's a tied game with 1:20 on the clock.
Definitely don't want to have a tie. You want to make sure you don't send this into some sort of guessing game, whether you got tied or got second place. You want to try to pull this one out, and you want to do it if you are either Monkey, Rhino, or Cat. They've been at the top the entire time. Those 3 players still sitting pretty. Anyone's game so far. They're definitely going to be scrolling through those death screens, trying to find out where the players are. It's going to be Savage Cat.
Big fight.
Versus Rhino. And he takes him down. That's the fight that you're looking for. That's going to put Rhino on the respawn, potentially get some more damage onto another player towards the side, but he just feeds Monkey 2 kills.
42 on the clock. 1 point the lead for Monkey. Can Savage Cat get into some engagements? You can see in the bottom right, they're now tied 51. Make that a point lead now for Monkey. 30 left on the clock. Doesn't get the stick on Article, so now Savage Cat, an opportunity in the last 25 to get a trade. That's going to tie it up, but what can Monkey do off the spawn? Finds 1. Can it be 2? Another player around the corner. Can he get this kill? Makes it son with the stick. 15 to go, and we need at least a double here from Savage Cat.
Savage Cat has to do it big here. Spots Renzo. Renzo with the shots. Not going to be enough. Monkey with the lift. That gives him a 2-kill lead. He sees Hockey down the below, and he secures 3 kills for the lead. And there's your winner of the Dallas free-for-all. It's gonna be Ugly Monkey. Great job from him. Fantastic performance all around from the players getting this far. But it's gonna be Monkey taking the W in very dramatic fashion, coming down to the last 10 seconds there. What a game.
What a game. A closely fought free-for-all final, one of the closest in recent memory there on Heretic. We see the assist column usually towards the bottom of the leaderboard. Very heavy, but it doesn't matter about assists. All that matters are the kills, and Empty Ugly Monkey is going to be walking away with some serious change. What a final. Well played.
Wonder if he's gonna, take that money and be like Empty Pretty Monkey now, or Empty Fly Monkey, or something along those lines. But one thing's for sure is that has to feel good and totally gonna put your name on the board.
100%. It was like the battle of the animals there, really, wasn't it?
It was.
It was a zoo.
It was a zoo. It was mayhem. Amazing stuff there. I mean, looking at, I would go as far as saying tactics, but it is completely random, really. You're not really sure where anybody else in the lobby is going to be going. But right there, what did Empty Ugly Monkey do different to everybody else, would you say, from the start?
I think it's a lot more cautious about the spawn cycle here, isn't it? You saw quite a few times where if it was underneath the base, it wouldn't just rush out or anything like that. It would have 2 options. Normally you stay underneath the base and you know someone's above you. You would wait for a fight to happen. As soon as you hear that audio cue, that's when you normally go straight out. Or if you had any car 1 spawns or P1 spawns, he would just either just purposely die just to get out of that kind of spacing, or else, he did have some lucky opportunities as well, especially towards the end, because that's the most annoying thing. When you're on that first and second spot and you really want to try and get some kills down, you know that it's just a matter of a little bit of luck here and there, but you've got to trying to deplete as much of the RNG factor as possible. But Monkey did a great job making sure that was eliminated.
Really, really good job. I mean, also Savage Cat 2 points behind him as well.
He was leading almost the entire game until we saw Empty Ugly Monkey just keep chasing him and keeping the pressure on, and that's something that can really play into your mind when you are leading a free-for-all and you know everyone in the lobby is chasing you, and there's one guy. Well, I mean, there was a couple. Rhino was up there too, right? But when there's one guy who's hot on your heels, you then have to try and either seek him out in the lobby or try and avoid him. And for me, the difference maker were the engagements between Savage, Cat, and MT Ugly Monkey, and in the end, the Monkey came out on top.
Yeah, and you saw that 1v1 of Rhino being taken down there by Savage Cat, and you go, oh, wow, that was a huge game changer, because you know both of those players are in the top 3. But little did they know, Monkey was flying through the death screen, and he sees that spawn underneath the base, and he's like, oh, this is exactly who I'm looking for. He comes up with about 30 seconds left, picks up one, picks up another. He goes on spawn, gets the clutch stick, and that's what you saw. A lot of the players there, it came down to 50-50s, as you were saying, Lethal, but hitting those sticks, going down right when you're about to be taken down is huge, because you don't want that kill going on over to somebody else. And it's just fantastic, fantastic job by Monkey there, honestly. Like, that was a decent amount of kills. Everybody in that lobby was shooting solid, but he came out on top.
Absolutely. How much does looking at the death cams play a part of this? Obviously, you want to get that extra vision, and you don't have your teammates to give you that information. So does that play a big role?
It's actually one of the biggest roles in FFA. I used to screen watch like next to me constantly all the time. I would actually look at their screens on my radar more than my own screen. The only time I would was when I have a fight with an engagement, but literally I will look at my teammates' screens. Sorry, the other screens in comparison to anyone else.
The champ is here.
Here he is.
The champ is
Empty
here.
Ugly Monkey. We have a face to the name. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Amazing stuff. I mean, you came out of nowhere. You just took Savage Cat down in the last couple of seconds, but you had some seriously clutch plays towards the end there. Talk to me about how that experience was.
In the beginning, I was just really just getting destroyed in the beginning, but then I was like, I got to bring it back. So just like changed up my game plan, just came back and just started trying to LBR everybody, still kills.
I got to ask about the gamer tag. Tell us the origin of your gamer tag. Empty Ugly Monkey, where's that come from?
I just wanted something like a cute gamer tag, so that is pretty cute. Yeah,
So you went with Empty Ugly Monkey?
I did.
I mean,
I
it's
respect
kind of
it.
cute, I guess.
I'll allow it.
It looks even more cute now that you've won, so
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
really
Thank
good
you.
as well.
Yeah.
So congratulations. Talk to me about your experience with free-for-alls, and why did you enter the competition to start with?
Honestly, I don't know. I just wanted to join it because I was bored, so I just joined it, and I guess I won.
Amazing stuff.
Joined it because he was bored and now he's walking away with a lot of money.
Well, yeah,
you can't
exactly.
complain, can you?
$5,000 on the line. What are you going to do with it?
I have no idea yet. I got to go back home first, go celebrate.
Yeah,
was
where
gonna
are you
say-
from, first of all?
From Atlanta.
From Atlanta?
Yes, sir.
And then did you come down here with a team, or were you just so focused
I came
on the
down here with a
4v4?
team. We actually lost, I think, like round 3 to a Vader's team or something like that. I forgot.
And what was your overall experience through going through the free-for-all? Did you run into any snags where you thought you weren't going to make it into the finals? Was there anybody that was in this top 8 that you were kind of looking out for?
Yeah, I was actually worried about Article, Rhino, and Renzo. I was worried about all 3 of those guys.
Yeah, they've won previously. They're very, very good. So you had your eye on them?
I did. Mostly Rhino, though, because he did drop like 20 kills on me one time before.
They did. Well, you're here for a reason, and you have a great gamer tag. We did notice it, so it is fantastic and cute. So don't worry
Last
about that.
question before you go.
Yes, sir.
Who's winning the finals?
I have no idea, honestly.
No?
I don't.
Can't call it?
I have no idea.
Neither do I.
He's like you, Wonder Boy. He's
I have
like
no
you. He
idea.
won't answer. He won't
It's so
answer
close. They're
predictions.
splitting hairs there in the 4v4
Absolutely.
final.
Well, congratulations once again.
you.
Amazing performance from you. Go home to Atlanta and celebrate, please.
Thank you.
Amazing stuff. We are going to take a short break now, but when we are back, we have our grand final. It is Championship Sunday, and we need to crown a DreamHack Dallas champion. We'll be back right after the break.